Welcome to Sydney Boys High School, the home of the Scholar Sportsman since 1883. Here at High, we believe we are pioneers of modern education, nurturing future leaders and innovators with endless opportunities. Situated in Moore Park and surrounded by the beautiful Centennial Parklands, we are only a 7-minute light rail away from Central Station. Our community is powered by dedicated, notable alumni, parents, staff, and of course students. We uphold our school values of honesty, integrity, charity, courtesy, and respect, fostering passion and promoting academic and sporting excellence. We value the personal benefits of an all-rounded education, ensuring success through our state-of-the-art facilities and educational provisions. Our school aims to nurture and support students from across Sydney to help them reach their full potential. It is our role to prepare the educated leaders of tomorrow, encouraging all students to take advantage of the resources and programs that we have to offer.
Our teaching spaces are split between our 4 main school buildings. They combine interactive learning technologies with modular teaching spaces to aid with a modern study of the school curriculum. Our goal is to holistically achieve education outcomes by providing a healthy balance between individual and group-oriented learning. We believe that learning in a social environment stimulates a much more engaging and meaningful contribution of ideas. Junior students are encouraged to adopt constructive learning routines, which encourage critical thinking and lay the foundations required for later years. We also aim to nurture student interest in STEM and the arts, offering mandatory courses which extend into these subject areas and provide unique opportunities to explore these fields. Technology is fundamental to our teaching style. We utilize electronic learning platforms such as Canvas and Vivi to deliver comprehensive overviews of course content. All students own a personal device with which they can better engage with the curriculum on these platforms, as well as collaborate with others within and outside of the classroom. At High, we have 2 libraries providing quality studying spaces, access to additional technology areas, and a continuously expanding catalogue of books for students to borrow. With more than 4,600 fiction, non-fiction, and learning materials, students obtain access to a wealth of resources that complement their classroom learning. Expanding the school's learning spaces, our new Governor Centre is a 21st century educational facility incorporating a world-class performing arts centre and a dynamic learning space. This includes a 400-seat auditorium, a multi-purpose space with movable internal walls, suitable for classrooms, examination spaces, music rehearsals, as well as performance and debating spaces. The Grey Hall lies at the heart of the school. In this historic venue, we celebrate achievements, sit exams, run assemblies, and hold events such as the annual Illuminate Showcase. Illuminate allows students' creative flair to flourish in anticipation of this extraordinary event. We are incredibly lucky to also showcase the Nanagara art collection in our McDonald wing, comprising 40 various artworks from Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander artists. Students at High are offered unique subject pathways, which foster their potential, such as mandatory enrollment into language courses in Year 7 and 8, undertaking elective subjects from Year 9 onwards, and possibly accelerating their desired HSC course. Students who accelerate may choose to do so in a selection of subjects ranging from the social sciences to humanities, with accelerants completing the HSC course in Year 11. At Sydney Boys, academics is crucial. It is a guiding tenet for our motivations as a school community. However, our multidisciplinary approach to school life introduces valuable opportunities which both support and surpass lessons taught within the classroom.
At High, the classroom is not the only space we excel in. We are also contenders on the sporting fields. Our boys embody the school motto of Scholar Sportsman, with our Saturday fixtures against the highest competition the state has to offer, the Great Public Schools, also known as the GPS. In the whole of New South Wales, Sydney Boys is the only school that can provide their students with the opportunity to compete in both Combined High School Sports Association and the prestigious Athletics Association of the Great Public Schools. Students at High can choose a summer and winter sport, with swimming just after the summer season and athletics just after the winter season. High is equipped with facilities on par with our private school contenders, giving us the chance to support our boys in every step of their sporting endeavours. we have access to the well-maintained Mackay Oval, which is about a 10 minutes walk away from the school, and the Fairland Pavilion used by the boys that choose rugby, football, cricket, athletics and cross-country. There have been several New South Wales and Australian representatives from High that have begun their own sporting careers within these fields. The Mackay and Fairland facilities have been and will continue to be an integral part of the sporting history at High. Within the school, our UTS Sports Stadium provides high-quality basketball courts and volleyball facilities. Having produced numerous national winning teams, this gym has seen years of success at High. Attached to the gym, we have a fully equipped weights room and a strength and conditioning coach on site to support our boys and allow them to reach their potentials. Outside the gym, the school has 4 championship standard hard courts with a resident tennis professional, allowing our boys to compete well in both CHS and GPS tennis competitions. Additionally, High has an outstanding cricket facility with 4 newly refurbished covered practice nets. The school provides bowling machine access to all grade players. The nets also function as a training site for our fencers, where High is the only school to offer all 3 disciplines. The school's proximity to Centennial Park and Moore Park means that the school's rugby, cricket and football programs have full access to an excess of playing fields for all age groups all year round. On top of all this, High holds sporting tours every year, providing the boys with priceless travel experiences while also allowing them to pursue the highest level of competition available. High visits the TAS School in Armidale each year while partaking also in the Australian Volleyball Schools Cup on the Gold Coast, the Australian Five Highs Cricket Tour, the Wingham Open and Fiona Reynolds All-School Championship for rifle shooting. Our aim at High is to get all boys involved in team sports for the lifelong physical, social and personal benefits that such participation can bring. As well as maintaining a demanding academic schedule, our boys train throughout the week, travel to venues, compete, debrief and travel home again every Saturday. This level of commitment is what develops our boys into our prized scholar sportsmen.
Our future needs versatile leaders. That is why here at High, we value involvement and achievement in a wide variety of co-curricular activities. Co-curricular activities are an essential pillar of our school life, enhancing all the defining qualities of a model student. High constantly pushes our boys to pursue their passion and carve out their own place in its school with activities they love. We have so much to offer. Join a music ensemble and dive into the heart of classical, jazz, pop and funk music, or perform on Anzac Day with our own marching band. There's also the Drama Club, who produce musicals, recitals and dramatic presentations for the whole school to see. Or maybe you can join the Cadets, where we partake in a range of military and adventurous activities, with the possibility of pursuing a career with the Defence Force. Our competitive debating teams and public speaking program will improve any student's communication, logic and reasoning skills and provide them with the opportunity to take part in inter-school competitions and events. The popular and successful chess programs at High foster strategy and critical thinking with High ranking top 3 in the National Schools Chess Championships. We also offer involvement in the notable Duke of Edinburgh program to students from Year 9 onwards, popular among students due to its multifaceted approach to extracurricular involvement. Students enrolled in this program receive acknowledgement for the hard work and effort in physical recreation, community service and yearly camps that build character and strengthen bonds with peers. As technology is rapidly changing the world we live in, High also provides a robotics club and regularly participates in computing and robotics competitions. And then there's our committees, aimed at changing our school for the better. Our environmental, equality and social justice committees give students the opportunity to act on issues close to their hearts. Members of the Community Service Committee often take part in early morning charity collections and manage fundraiser events to support various communities and organizations. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Here at High, we offer many more activities that are aimed at developing essential and critical skills in leadership, communication, teamwork, creativity and decision making that you can learn outside of the classroom.
Life at High is definitely vibrant, with determined students arriving in the early morning to work on their academic or musical skills, or staying back late for debating or sports coaching. The fields and the classrooms are never quiet. The school environment relies on the strong, everlasting relationships formed by students with staff, community members, and most importantly, their peers. It's something we like to call high spirit, and it's a vital part of school life. It's the history framed upon the corridor walls, the unmatched camaraderie, and the pride in one another. What keeps us striving for our goals and what inspires us to give back. So we'd like to give you the opportunity to join the Sydney Boys High community, to follow your passion, whatever that may be, and to take charge of your own future. We hope you undertake your journey at High and look forward to seeing you in the years to come.